Hey, YouTube world, it is your boy, the Healers, the Balance. We are here with another video today, and today we are predicting Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell coming up this Sunday live on the WWE Network. For you all know, $9.99. So that's a cheap price if are cheap or just don't have anything to do in your life. But yeah, Hell in a Cell. I'm not, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really looking forward to this show. I mean, I've just been like out of pro wrestling as of late, and like it's just like a chore, a physical chore to watch this show as of late. Oh my gosh, guys, just so like I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I legit don't know how to explain it to you guys. But anyways, yeah, Hell in a Cell this Sunday. Live from San Antonio, Texas, the hometown of HBK, Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, of course, at the AT&T Center, which is it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, man, let's get into this card here. We got a total of 8 matches and no pre-show so far. But wait until I get this video uploaded, and then like there's gonna be a pre-show announced. So what the heck? They always do that every time I make a video about this stuff. But anyways, let's get into the card. We're start off with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. As we all know, this was a storyline that stems back like way more than like 8 years actually. I just spent it more back to 8 years. It started pretty good. SummerSlam, Daniel Bryan and The Miz. I kept saying Daniel Bryan 3 times. What the heck? And Miz won with the tactics of brass knuckles, which Maurice handed him in a diaper bag, which was kind of funny. Daniel Bryan said he was going to punch Miz in the face. Well, you got punched in the face yourself, Daniel. That's what you get for being going back on your word. You punched Miz in the face, but you got punched in the face yourself. But anyways, leading up to that, after that, Brie Bella. Excuse me, guys. Brie Bella got involved, which, I mean, this is like John Cena and Nikki Bella last year with The Miz and Maurice. Except, you have someone, Daniel Bryan, who's actually, liked, I guess, more than John Cena, and you got Brie Bella, who, in my opinion, cannot wrestle and is a copy. I can't even talk today, guys. A very bad copy, nonetheless, of Daniel Bryan. She's Daniel Bryan's husband. I get that, but like, she is so bad. She sucks in the ring. We'll get into that when we get to that. Of course, Miz and Maurice. I love Miz and Maurice. Brie came back, slapped the crap out of the Miz, which is hilarious. She punched Miz in the face hard. And yeah, we got this match at Hell in a Cell. It's a mixed tag team match, and I think this will be a good match. This could probably be in the middle of the card. I think this will be an interesting match. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win this match. I mean, Miz won at SummerSlam. It only makes sense for the Yes couple to win at Hell in a Cell. I mean, and Miz and Bryan are going to continue their feud heading into, of course, Australia, where they'll be battling over the #1 contendership for the WWE title. So there you go. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win this match and defeat The Miz and Maurice. Moving along here, we're going to talk about the New Day versus Rusev Day. This should be a good match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I think this will be a good match. New Day, you all know I'm not really the biggest fan of New Day. I don't find them entertaining. Actually, sometimes I do find them entertaining. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes I do find them entertaining, but other times they're just there, folks. They're just there, But yeah, and Rusev, after losing to AJ Styles 2 months ago at Extreme Rules for the WWE title, his only WWE title shot, I think, this is his only WWE title shot, which he deserves more, but whatever. I'm not going to go over this storyline. Let's just get into the match. Who I think is going to win? New Day's first title defense. I'm going to go with the New Day to retain here. It's just going to be a bad Rusev Day, sadly. And happy Rusev Day to you guys if you're watching this video. But I'm going to go with the New Day to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles and probably go on to defend them against the Usos again for like the 500th time in a row. Even though last year their Hell in a Cell match was amazing. But I'm going to go with the New Day to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and it will not be a happy Rusev Day. So there you go, folks. Let's go into the main card. Well, the main matches here. We're going to talk about the Tag Team titles for Monday Night Raw. We got Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins of The Shield. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion, if you didn't know that. If you're watching this video and you did not know that, there you go. Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion, if nobody knew that. So, even though he hasn't been really defending it. He only defended it in Montreal. That's about it. Yay. In Canada. That's the only place he defended it so far. And, of course, the night after SummerSlam. But, that's whatever. Seth Rollins. I mean, if you're going to get Seth Rollins the Intercontinental title, just to have him, not really do anything with it except one title defense, that's ridiculous. What's up, RGB? RPG Plays. I can't even talk today, guys. I'm sorry. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Right now we're talking about tag team titles from Monday Night Raw. Alright, so we got my boys, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins against Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, the new champions who defeated the B Team. The B Team. B Team, B Team. I'm not going to go into the rest of it. I'm not really a big fan of the B Team, as you guys know. Yeah, man, this should be a good match. I think this might open the card, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I've also noticed there's no United States Championship match. Open challenge, anybody? Maybe. Nakamura comes out and does an open challenge. I hope that happens. I doubt it. But, yeah, here we go. We got who do I think's winning this match? I'm gonna have to go with, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I mean, what's up, Ryan? What's up, man? I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins here. I think, they just put the titles on the Drew and Dolph for a reason. It's to drop them to the Shield. I don't want it to happen, but that's what I think is going to happen. In this company, they might do that. But, yeah, it's stupid. But I just see WWE going that route of them putting the tag team titles on the Shield, where Seth Rollins is holding the Intercontinental Championship with Roman holding the Universal Championship. So the Shield will be holding all the belts, except the women's title, of course, on Monday Night Raw. They'll be holding all the male titles. Why don't you move them to SmackDown Live, Vince? I don't want that to happen, but it probably will happen. But I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to win the tag team titles here. That sadly, Dolph and Drew are going to be transitional champions. It sucks because Drew McIntyre is so talented. But I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to win this Raw tag team titles here. Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Don't care. Okay, I know this is way off topic, but I just want to know, who do you think will be the best male and women Royal Rumble winner? Well, reports are saying that Andrade Cien Almas is probably going to win the Royal Rumble next year. I don't think that's the right move, because I think, give him a mid-card title first and then move him up to the main event scene, but that's just me. I think Daniel Bryan, in my opinion, should win the Royal Rumble next year, and then there's people at The Rock. People keep talking about The Rock winning the Rumble and facing Roman at WrestleMania. God forbid that happens. God forbid if The Rock wins the Rumble. I just want to see social media on that day if The Rock does win the Rumble, if he even shows up. But in my opinion, I think Daniel Bryan should win the Rumble. And who do I think will win the Women's Rumble? I think we're going to have Charlotte win the Women's Rumble and have her face have her face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 35. Not in the main event, because if The Rock and Reigns happens, that's definitely in the main event, folks. Come on. That's just my opinion, and I think you all agree that The Rock is a bigger draw than Ronda Rousey and, Charlotte combined. That's just me. Although I wouldn't mind seeing the women main event at WrestleMania. That's just my opinion. I want my girl Becky Lynch to win the Rumble also, but I doubt that's happening. But where was I? Oh, yeah, the Raw Women's Championship. Of course, Ronda Rousey won the title at SummerSlam in brutal fashion. And, of course, they keep having the Bella Twins getting involved in this crap. And it's really worrying me. It's really worrying me because there's freaking rumors that, which I don't believe, by the way, that you have Ronda Rousey, against Nikki Bella at Evolution. Someone tell me if that's really main event worthy, because it's not. That's not main event worthy, WWE. That's stupidity. That's booking stupidity. That's not real booking. That's stupidity. Vince, if you think that's a main event, you need to get your head checked. For real. Stupid. Don't go that route. We're way off topic. SummerSlam, Ronda Rousey won the Raw Women's Championship, defeated Alexa Bliss, blah, blah, blah. One thing led to another, and here we are at Hell in a Cell, where she'll be defending against Alexa Bliss. Don't care. Just make sure this is Alexa Bliss's last title opportunity and her last shot for a while. Ronda Rousey's going to win the match, and that'll be it. Next, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in Hell in a Cell. Now, this match, in my opinion, shouldn't be inside Hell in a Cell. I know why they're putting Hell in a Cell. So Jeff Hardy can climb to the top. Jeff Hardy can climb to the top of the cell and do the big swanton bomb. Or for all we know, he's not going to do that. But I think that's why they're putting him in Hell in a Cell. And of course, Jeff Hardy wanted a Hell in a Cell match, but he wanted against The Undertaker. You're not getting The Undertaker. Sorry, Jeff. You're not getting The Undertaker. Going back to this. Yeah, man, Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. It all started back at Extreme Rules, where the Viper returned and crotched Jeff Hardy in the balls. Then Orton ear raped Jeff Hardy by pulling on his earlobe and yanking it graphically. And WWE did a close-up shot with the camera graphically. Then he wiped his paint off, his face paint off. And then now he says Orton's reasons for doing this, because basically, we made him do this. The fans made him do this. The fans made him crazy and insane. The Viper of old is back. He doesn't care if you chant RKO. He doesn't care if you chant Legend Killer. He doesn't care if you call him the Apex Predator anymore. He just wants to cause chaos and anarchy. And that's why he did all this. Because of us. Storyline-wise, of course. But you know what I mean, folks. And Jeff Hardy, of course, Jeff Hardy, jumping off of stuff and, that kind of good stuff, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy on SmackDown being back, it's, I don't know, it's just not really the same like it was back in 2009. It's just not the same. There's just something like that just doesn't really go well with me. I don't know. Maybe it'll change back going down the years, but, Anyways, going back into this, and then it's a Hell in a Cell match. Orton has more experience inside Hell in a Cell. We all know that. And, of course, we got Jeff Hardy. It's his first time inside Hell in a Cell. First time inside Hell in a Cell. I think he's going to do good. And if I'm booking this, I'm going to have this match probably in the middle of the show-ish. Probably in the middle of the show-ish. I don't think this is going to co-main event. I think WWE title match is co-main eventing. Either that or the Raw Women's titles co-main eventing. What I see opening the show, I could see the Raw Tag Team titles opening the show. Anyways, back to this match. Jeff Hardy. Who am I going to pick to go with this match? I'm going to pick Randy Orton. I think Jeff Hardy's going to do some big spot. Swanton bomb off the top of the cell. He's going to miss. Orton is going to... Some people are coming to me and saying, this is ridiculous and very dangerous. Don't put this in WWE's minds. Jeff Hardy climbing to the top of the cell. Jeff Hardy doing the Swanton bomb off the cell. Jeff Hardy getting caught in midair somehow by Randy Orton with the RKO. First of all, how in the heck can that be pulled off? In what way? On what planet? In what wrestling company can that be pulled off? It can't. That's dangerous. That is life-threatening. That is death waiting to happen. That's not happening. But I do see Jeff Hardy doing the Swanton bomb off the cell, missing. Or he could just throw Randy Orton through the top of the cage roof and it'll break. And then he'll hit the Swanton bomb through the roof. And then he'll miss. And then Orton capitalizes and hit the RKO or the punt. I wanted to bring the punt back so that I could write Jeff off TV, but, I digress. I'm going to go with Randy Orton to do this. I'm going to go Randy Orton to finish off Jeff Hardy and write Jeff off TV for a while. I think Jeff will return around the Royal Rumble because Jeff needs a long break, man. Give Jeff a long, long deserving break. I'm going to go with Randy Orton to beat Jeff Hardy. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You all know how I feel about this match. You all know how I feel about this build-up. SummerSlam. Becky Lynch beat the living crap out of Charlotte Flair. Bitch slapped her, which was freaking hilarious. And Becky said that, Charlotte gets opportunities. Charlotte is this, Charlotte is that. Charlotte is, the queen of SmackDown Live, I digress, But, all that kind of stuff built up, it's pretty much just a friendship gone wrong. And WWE originally had Becky turn heel. I don't think she's a heel. Becky is a tweener. Becky may be doing dastardly things, but you would have done this if you were in this situation. If you put yourself in her shoes. If you were, had an opportunity at something, like, for example, like a new job or something like that, and somebody came in and, got in the spotlight and took that job away from you, wouldn't you feel upset? Wouldn't you feel betrayed by your best friend? So Becky Lynch has a reason to beat the living crap out of Charlotte Flair. I know it's triple threat, but, Charlotte shouldn't have been in that match in the first place. That's just my opinion. Charlotte should have stayed in the shadows where she belonged for a while. She should have been built up instead of being thrusted back into the SmackDown Women's Championship line. And you should have had Becky against Carmella at SummerSlam. But, you have to throw Charlotte Flair back in there because she's a Flair. Woo! I don't hate Charlotte Flair, but I just think she's way overpushed. If you don't call that overpushed, I don't know what that is. And that's my opinion. This is my channel. All right? If you don't like it, get lost. That's my opinion on that. And of course, this past week, Becky did the most cool. Okay, y'all remember back in January, Sami Zayn, in the crowd. Y'all was there. Remember, I was there, guys. Sami Zayn was in the crowd, right, in disguise. And I actually got to talk to him. He was right behind me before they started shitting. The camera started rolling. He was right behind me, and I said, "Nice beard," Anyways, moving on. Yeah, Becky was there. Sami was there. Sami revealed himself, and that was awesome. Becky this past week did the same exact thing. She hid in the crowd in disguise with a black wig, glasses on, with the fans right beside her, which was amazing. She attacked Charlotte Flair. She put her down. She put her in the, disarm her, which was amazing. And Charlotte was, screaming in pain, blah, 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 Charlotte this, Charlotte that, and Becky walked off like the badass bitch that she is. I don't really like to use that much profanity on my channel, I'm trying to be a little bit edgy, quote unquote. Anyways, moving on. And then it leads up to this Sunday, SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, somebody came to me. I'm going to give this guy a shout out. Mr. Rice to Ryan, dude, you came to me with this idea that Becky and Charlotte will go to no DQ. You're going to have one of them lose their temper. I don't like that idea. I think you need to have probably a decisive winner in this match. I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair to retain the title. I think Becky's going to title Evolution. I think they're going to do double turn here. I think they're going to do a double turn with Charlotte and Becky. I think Becky is going to turn back into babyface, even though technically she is a babyface, a tweener, and Charlotte should be the heel. Don't give me this crap about, oh, she's the Flair. Her father's Ric Flair. Oh, she does a publicity stunt. Who cares? I don't care. Make her a heel. She fits better as a heel. I love that heelish Charlotte. Just like they should turn Finn Balor heel, they should turn Charlotte heel. This Becky Lynch thing, this whole heel turn, is a farce. It's an image of somebody's sick imagination. Now, heel Becky back in 2013 NXT was amazing. I'll give them that. But babyface Becky Lynch, man, she is so over. She is just so happy, so bubbly. And Becky's not like this in real life. Becky is sweet, kind, cool, awesome, funny as heck. And like, she's just an all-around great person. And her as a heel now does not fit her personality. It does not. I don't care what anyone says. That is my opinion. Okay? Like, seriously. Face Becky Lynch is where you need to go. Charlotte could be the bastardly heel that we need on SmackDown Live. Because not that much heels. Carmella's apparently turned babyface because she's associated with R-Truth because of the Mixed Match Challenge returning. But, yeah. There's that. I think Charlotte needs to be heel. I think they do a double turn this Sunday. And Charlotte's going to retain with Dirty Tactics. I think Charlotte's going to retain with like a roll-up. Like Dirty Tactics or something like that. I think Charlotte's retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. And she's going to turn heel. And Becky's going to go back to the babyface, even though technically she's kind of is a babyface, like she needs to be. Charlotte's going to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. We got the WWE title match. AJ Styles defending once again against Samoa Joe. And what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I told you before this feud even began, it was going to be golden. It was going to be great. Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, you know, all that kind of stuff. But here we are, the WWE. In this match, in my opinion, the storyline calls for the Hell in a Cell. This storyline here, it's getting personal. Personal feuds like this call for the steel structure. It calls for the Devil's Playground. Not something like Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton, in my opinion. Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton should be like at least Extreme Rules. This match here, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, should be locked inside the dangerous structure known as Hell in a Cell. It calls for it. And I would have loved to see that visual of a bloodied AJ Styles in front of the cell, his face being jammed up into the cage with Joe, holding his hair, screaming, Wendy, look at your husband! You know, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, AJ's daughter's going to be all afraid, but, you know, that'd be a great visual right there. A great visual of bloodied AJ Styles and Samoa Joe jamming his face up into the steel. And then, ooh, that'd be so, ooh. I'm sorry, that'd be so great. That'd just be a great visual, a great shot. But no, it's gonna be one-on-one, right? Good job. Yeah, but Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton calls for Hell in a Cell, right? You know, even Charlotte and Becky should be inside Hell in a Cell, but you know, whatever. Anyways, moving on. Samoa Joe and AJ Styles last month at SummerSlam. Joe called out Wendy, of course, we all know that. And then Joe said, Daddy's not coming home, but I'll be your new dad. AJ tackled him through the barricade and ended in disqualification because Styles lost his cool when he told his wife he wasn't going to lose his cool. AJ Styles snapped. He broke a chair over Samoa Joe's back. And here we are, leading to Hell in a Cell. And I think this feud's going to expand through at least 2 more pay-per-views. No, not 2 more. Just 1 more pay-per-view. I think the Super Showdown. But here we are, Hell in a Cell. They should be locked inside Hell in a Cell, but, you know, it's just a regular one-on-one match, whatever. You know, disqualifications and rope breaks count, you know, whatever. Just whatever. Here we are, Hell in a Cell. Who do I think is winning this match? I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. I think it's time. AJ Styles has reached the 300 days as WWE Champion. My thought process with this entire storyline was thinking, AJ's going to defeat Joe. He's going to move on to The Miz. You know, and also I was thinking AJ's going to break CM Punk's record and go into Royal Rumble as WWE Champion, defeating and breaking Punk's record. I don't think that's happening now. I think 300 days is okay for AJ Styles. I think it's Joe's time. I think Joe needs the title. He's been doing great heel work. He's been doing great promo work. This past week on SmackDown Live, with that little bedtime story that he did, Night AJ, was amazing. That was an amazing promo from Samoa Joe. I told you, Samoa Joe can cut great promos. He's great on the mic. He's great in the ring. Oh, but he's fat. Bullcrap. Bullcrap. He's not fat. He's just husky. Husky. Like Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens for his size. He can, jump off ladders and, do cannonballs in the corner. You know what I mean? But, come on, man. This match right here, it's going to be good. I told you this rivalry is going to be great, and it's far better than what we got with Shinsuke Nakamura. WWE saw Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles like, oh, they won the dream match. Okay, we'll put it on for I think 5 pay-per-views or 6. And there you go, Vince. There you go. Dream match. Huh, folks? Dream match. You got your dream match. Look where it got us. Samoa Joe and AJ Styles is a far better feud than AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's just my opinion. And here we are, Hell in a Cell. I'm picking Samoa Joe to take the WWE title off AJ Styles. That's what I'm picking. Mel, it could go either way. Could you have Joe win and take the WWE title? Or would you have AJ Styles retain and continue his long reign as WWE champion? I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. I think it's time for AJ Styles to drop the gold. It's time. It's just that time. And no offense to AJ Styles, I don't find him boring. I think his title reign is boring. I think it's time to drop the WWE title. I'm going to go with Samoa Joe to defeat AJ Styles and become the WWE champion. Or on the other hand, AJ Styles could lose his cool again and, whatever. Anyways, on to the main event. I think it is the main event. Also, of course, as we all know, no U.S. title matches announced or a pre-show. Well done, WWE. Well done. Anyways, on to the main event. We got the new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, defending against Braun Strowman. We're revisiting this rivalry once again. But this time there's a twist. Mick Foley will be the special guest referee. And this is Braun Strowman's cash-in. Alright, we all know the history between these guys. It involved ambulances, stretchers, blood, stairs, cages, last man standings, throwing off loading docks. It's all going to come to a head inside the Hell in a Cell. I think this is going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a violent match. I think it's going to be a crazy, insane match. Not that crazy, not like I think we'll see with Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. I think it's going to be a good match. Roman Reigns, we all know what he can do. I like Roman. I like these Universal Champion because Brock Lesnar was the worst Universal Champion of all time. And here we are. Mick Foley's being thrown in as the guest referee. Because Mick Foley, every time we come around October with Hell in a Cell, Mick Foley always has to come in and, throw away his 2 cents. I love Mick Foley. I respect Mick Foley. But, every time there's Hell in a Cell, Mick Foley always comes around. I was thrown off the cage, with The Undertaker. This and that with Mick Foley. It's the same old stuff each year. You did that last year. You did that the year before. You did that the year before. And the year before that. And the year before. You see where I'm getting at, folks? Mick Foley does not need to be involved involved with every pay-per-view that's associated with Hell in a Cell. He just doesn't. No. I love Mick Foley, like the next person. But, for you to be involved in, every single pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell is just getting overkill. No. Just no. We already know about Hell in a Cell. We know the damage it can cause. We don't need you to tell us. Jeez, just no. And Mick Foley's the guest referee in this. And Mick can't take bumps. Okay, I think it's going to be a violent match, as I said. There's going to be tables. I think they're going to be fighting on top of the cell. I think so. And then if Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton go to the top of the cell, I think these two will go to the top of the cell. I think it's going to be something crazy. I can see a running power slam on the top of the cell. I can see that happening. And there's some weird endings I think we're going to get with this match. And they involve Ambrose and Rollins and the entire Raw roster, but I'll get to that in a minute. Braun is heel, because why not? Protect Roman. I'm just saying, folks. I like Roman, but, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just not going to get into that on this channel. Yeah, we got this match. Man, I don't know what to say about this. We're going to get another Money in the Bank cash-in fail. Roman is retaining here. Roman's retaining the title. I think what's going to happen is that they're going to have, some instance where Mick Foley's going to take this awkward bump. I know he can't take any bumps. He's going to take some kind of awkward, tiny little bump, right? It's going to knock him out of the ring. You're going to have somebody come out in a referee shirt. You see, Roman is going to go for like some kind of move, right? Roman's going to go for like some spear or Superman punch. It's going to miss. And Strowman's going to catch a running power slam. 1, 2, Shield comes out. Shield comes out, right? And they're attacking Strowman. They're helping Reigns out, right? I know where the Raw roster, I can't even get that out. The Raw roster, the Superstar roster, let's just go with that. The Superstar roster empties out, right? Come down to every single one of them. Mike Kanellis, Drew Gulak for whatever reason, the Authors of Pain, Jinder Mahal, all of them empty out of the back. Come out, they attack the Shield, all that kind of stuff. It's chaos out there. It's chaos outside the ring, right? It is anarchy. They're beating down Ambrose and Rollins. Reigns is trying to help out his brothers, right? Strowman rises from the ashes. Strowman hits the running power slam, right? Mick Foley's still out, right? Mick Foley's still out. Here comes another referee. 1, 2, Reigns kicks out. At the last second, Strowman takes out the referee. Strowman throws him into the cell. Strowman throws him out of the cell. It's anarchy. The Shield, Ambrose and Rollins are still being taken care of by the heel roster over there, right? At the last second, Mick Foley rises up from the ashes. Mick Foley grabs Mr. Socko and shoves it down. He shoves it down freaking Braun Strowman's throat. Roman gets up. He's all bloodied. If there's going to be blood, I think there's going to be blood in this match. Reigns gets up. He's all bloodied and busted up, right? Does his big comeback. And he retains the Universal Championship. I know that's the sloppiest ending. I know it's a sloppy ending. I know it's stupid, but that's something I could see WWE doing. I can see WWE pulling that kind of ending, or they could just have this ending where, Roman just, out of nowhere gets all Supermaned up, and then he hits the Superman punch, the spear, 1, 2, 3, and nothing happens to Mick Foley. Nothing happens to Mick Foley. But I think what we're going to get is what I just told you right there. The Raw roster empties. You get Mick Foley having to take a little bump. You have everyone beating down Ambrose and Rollins. Strowman's probably going to use dirty tactics because he's the heel in this, but there's no reason, in my opinion, he should be a heel. Strowman's over. I don't know why you had to turn him heel. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous crap. But I think Roman's retaining the Universal title here. Roman's retaining the Universal Championship. He's going to continue on his long reign. His long reign. No pun intended. And to become one of the greatest Universal Champions of all time. And I think Roman Reigns retained the Universal Championship. I know Roman Reigns retained the Universal title. There you go. And that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's all on the sub predictions. I think they'll get some kind of pre-show up, and I'll be getting back on. Actually, no, I'm not going to get back on here and discuss a pre-show, because I don't care about the pre-shows. Except the one at SummerSlam. That was actually okay a match with Andrade Cien Almas and Rusev Day. Vincent Vega was with Andrade Cien Almas. That was actually a good match. But anyways, other than that, that's all I got for today. That's the video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Please do sweet that like button down below. Subscribe for videos like this one. Follow this guy. Oh yeah, guys, hang on. I will be doing live reactions, of course, to the pay-per-view on Sunday. And I'll see y'all then. Hopefully it doesn't, screw up this time. I hope I will not have to do like 2, separate parts, because of course with SummerSlam I had to do like 2 parts, 3 parts actually. I had to do 1 part for the beginning of the show, the middle of the show, and of course the ending of the show, because I had to go home. So hopefully I'll be able to get the entire pay-per-view for you guys, because you guys deserve it. I know you guys love my reactions. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my recent video of me reacting to WWE 2K19, the trailer. I really hope you enjoyed it. We're almost to like 1,000 subscribers. And it's going to be a great day when we hit it, and it's going to be too sweet. Anyways, guys, I will see you all next time for the next video. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, too sweet that like button down below. Subscribe for videos like this one. Follow this guy on Twitter at HeelBalor, on Instagram, HeelBalorYT. And I will see you all next time. See you Sunday for all the stuff, folks. Too sweet, and peace out. I will see you next time, folks. Goodbye.